You have 90 days. In 90 days, your brain either becomes your weapon or your prison.
Every scroll, every skip, every time you flinch from discomfort, your brain records it. And if you don't rewire that circuit now, you'll spend the next year stuck. Same habits, same shame, same soft excuses. But there's a way out, a method monks used to conquer fear, boredom, and pain. They called it stillness. We call it the Lotus Method. This is not motivational fluff. This is combat. If you make it to the end of this video, I'll give you the 30-day discipline protocol that flips your brain from dopamine slave to dopamine predator. But before that, I'll reveal the one trick Shaolin monks use to make pain feel like power. It's hidden in level 3. Let's begin. Level 0. You're in the game, but getting wrecked. Imagine your life as a video game. You spawn with potential, a map full of goals, bosses to defeat, and one critical stat, mental fortitude. But here's the problem. You're level 1, and life doesn't scale for you. The enemies don't wait. Deadlines, rejections, dopamine traps, fake progress. You start the game and immediately get distracted. Notifications are mini bosses. Guilt is the timer. But what if I told you this entire game was designed to train your mind? What if discomfort wasn't a punishment, but the training arc? Enter the Lotus Method. It's not about doing more. It's about becoming immune to resistance. The method has 5 levels. You complete them, or you stay stuck in level 0. And at the final level, I'll show you how to weaponize patience, the one trait no one talks about, but every high performer uses to win. Ready? Level 1. The wall of resistance. Every time you try to do something meaningful, your brain hits the wall. It says, "This is too hard. Let's check Instagram real quick. We'll start fresh tomorrow." Lies, all of it. This is the boss fight called resistance. It feeds off fear and flinch. Neuroscience confirms discomfort triggers the same circuitry as physical pain. That's why your brain dodges effort. It thinks it's protecting you. Dr. Judson Brewer calls this the habit loop. Trigger, behavior, reward. Every time you avoid work and open TikTok, your brain reinforces the loop. But monks understood something different. They weren't fighting resistance with force, they observed it. They didn't judge the pain, they sat with it. Lotus Method Level 1. Don't kill the resistance, crave it. This is neuroplasticity in action. You are retraining your nervous system to stop interpreting discomfort as danger. I remember lying on my floor, scrolling for the 200th time. I had deadlines, dreams, goals, but I felt paralyzed. I knew what I had to do, but my body refused. That's when I realized the problem wasn't laziness, it was conditioning. Next time discomfort shows up, don't run, don't react. Pause, breathe, whisper, "Welcome back." Still here? Good, because next, we enter the stillness trap. Level 2, the stillness trap. Most people never make it past this level because they confuse silence with weakness. But stillness is not peace, it's war. When you sit in silence, no music, no scrolling, no stimulus, your brain freaks out. It throws everything at you: regret, shame, past wounds, fake dopamine cravings. You either flinch or you face it. This is why monks practice zazen, still sitting, because when you remove all noise, your raw thoughts surface. Harvard studies show people would rather receive electric shocks than be alone with their thoughts. But that's the point. You train your brain to survive discomfort without escaping. This is how you stop being a slave to the external world. Lotus Method Level 2. Stillness is confrontation with who you really are. Practice 10 minutes daily, no escape, no screen. Let the chaos rise, then watch it dissolve. And when you survive the stillness trap, you unlock a power few ever feel: total focus. Level 3, precision mode. You survived the storm. Now you unlock a power 99% of people never develop: laser focus. This is where you stop chasing productivity and start chasing purity of effort. Monks train martial arts by repeating the same movement for years. until it became flawless. They knew mastery isn't sexy. It's savage repetition with surgical attention. This is what Cal Newport calls deep work, long, distraction-free concentration on cognitively demanding tasks. What happens when you work like this? Your dopamine stabilizes, you access flow states faster, you increase learning speed, you no longer need motivation. Lotus Method. Level 3. Kill distraction, move like a blade. Try this. 90 minutes, one task only. No phone, no notifications, pure immersion. But even this level has a trap, the mud, and that's where most people drown. Level 4, the mud. This is where dreams die, not because it's hard, but because it's silent. You've done the work, you've stayed focused, but nothing seems to be happening. And that's the test. Can you endure without applause? The lotus flower blooms only after weeks in the dark. You don't see it growing, but it's evolving beneath the mud. Biologically, habits compound slowly. Dopamine regulation, identity change, cellular level healing, all of it takes time. This phase is identity alchemy. The old you is being buried. The new you isn't born yet. Lotus Method Level 4, respect the mud. It's where legends form. Don't rush this. This is where 99% tap out. They go back to dopamine. You wait, you work. You don't beg for results. Level 5, the Lotus Protocol. You've made it, not just through the video, but through your excuses. Now it's time to act. The 30-day Lotus Discipline Challenge. 10 minutes of stillness daily, 1 hour of deep work, 1 daily discomfort exposure, journal nightly, no dopamine scrolling before noon. Every day you complete rewire 1 petal on the lotus. Miss 3 days? Restart. This is your mission. Print it, stick it on your wall, make it your identity, and watch how fast your brain becomes something most people don't even recognize. If you're in, drop a lotus emoji in the comments. If you're soft, keep scrolling. The lotus blooms for those who bleed in silence. Which are you? If you're ready to stop being a slave to your impulses and finally take control of your life, don't just like this video. Prove it. Share this with someone who's stuck in the mud and doesn't even know it. This isn't a trend. This is a transformation. Most people will forget this video by tomorrow. But the ones who act, they become unrecognizable in 90 days. You're either one of them or you're not. Make the call.